It's me, it's Allison. I am coming on impromptu today because I wanted to talk about all the things that I'm doing to deal with election anxiety. I'm hearing this coming up. The election anxiety is real. There's many of us either feeling it or trying to find our ways through it. And I thought I would share a little bit about what I'm doing in case it is helpful to you. So here's the thing. Sometimes life gets extra challenging, and it's already been challenging with COVID and all the things going on, homeschooling, whatever is happening in your life. And then this election is coming and it's really creating a pressure cooker. And so what some of the things that I'm doing is like when life gets super pressure cookery, I know that my most helpful thing to do is to take care of my body and my mind and my anxiety, my fears, my worries. And it's like non-negotiable. We think that we don't have time to take care of ourselves, or we think that we don't have, the energy for it. But it's like these times we can get really, really spun out. And so all the things that bring pleasure and joy to myself, I am trying to do them. It's like, oh, I forgot that I really enjoy playing the ukulele. So I'm playing the ukulele a little bit more. Oh, that's right. Friends are important to me. So I'm connecting with friends more. I love baths, and I haven't taken one yet, but that is coming. I'm going to be taking a lot of baths lately. Warm socks, candlelight, like all the things that bring pleasure to me, the smells, taste, touch, scent, sound, like all of the senses, sight. These are all ways to like bring soothing, nourishing sensations back to our bodies. The other thing it does is it brings me and it brings us, when we do this, it brings us back into the now. And what happens is as we read the news, as we look at social media, we ramp up to, oh my gosh, what's the outcome of this election going to be? What's going to happen on the other side? Those are all what ifs that are happening in the future. And there is nothing that ramps up anxiety more than worrying about what's going to happen in the future. We need to bring ourselves back to the now. And so what I try to do is bring myself back to this moment. I'm sitting in my chair. I can feel my feet on the floor. My kids are, they're here in the house, but like I'm cooking dinner. Like get yourself back in your body. It does no good to waste our emotional, mental, and physical energy worrying about what might happen. Prepare yourself, come up with a plan. I've already voted, so I'm like, I did my part. If you're doing volunteer work, great, continue to do that work. Like we all can do our part, but then at some point we have to let it go and just see what happens. But worrying about the future is really different than responding to a real threat. We don't know if there will be a real threat. We don't know what's going to come. So I keep trying to bring myself back to the present moment and go, oh, that's just my fear. Hello, fear. Oh, that's my worry. Oh, hello, worry. I'm going to bring myself back to now. Right now, I'm washing the dishes. Right now, I'm folding laundry. Right now, I'm packing a box. Whatever the thing is, we have to bring ourselves back to the now. And the other part too is I'm realizing like I need an election day plan. I need to think about who are the people that I can connect with heart to heart. Who are the people that are not going to spin me out and get me more anxious or make me feel bad or worse or whatever it is. It's like, who are the people that I'm going to really enjoy being around? And maybe we can laugh together, we can cry together, we can, we don't know. If 2020 has taught us nothing, and this election is such a pinpoint on this, is that we don't always know. We don't know the outcome. And so we have to get really, really practiced in being okay when we don't know. It does us no good to try to find our way to get in the know. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. What is more helpful is, how do I preserve my energy? How do I preserve my cognitive, emotional, and physical energy so that when the unknown changes into the known, I am well resourced and ready? This is huge. We have to make sure we are well resourced and ready for whatever happens. And when we're spending it, getting spun out before the election, then we're not going to be operating at our best selves. And if anything, we all need to operate at our best selves now. So we have to get used to that, being in the unknown. And so this is where we can borrow from the wisdom of Alcoholics Anonymous. It is one day at a time. It is one step at a time. It is one moment at a time. Stay in the now. Don't get too spun out in the future. The future is where anxiety lives. Our worries about the future is the anxiety spin machine. And you can ask yourself, do I want to go into the anxiety spin machine or do I not? And so if we choose not to, then we have to find the pleasures in the here and now. We have to find our way back to the present moment. Find the things that bring you joy, keep you in your body, keep you well resourced, keep you well nourished. Make a plan so that this is like when radical self-care really, 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 really needs to be employed. We have to put our elbows up and be like, nope, back off all the spin. Nope, back off all the unknown. Nope, back off all the anxiety. Back off all the worry. Like right now, I need to take care of my body and my mind and my emotions. So whatever comes next, comes next. So those are all the things that I'm doing. I'm trying to be mindful of the spin. I'm trying to stop myself if I get too caught up in it. Try to bring myself back to my body. I'm trying to do all the things that soothe and nourish my soul so that I can be well resourced come what may, whatever it may be. And I don't have a crystal ball. You don't have a crystal ball. I don't have a crystal ball. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. And learning to be in the unknown is a really profound and powerful gift. It will serve you not just during times of COVID, but it'll serve you not just during an election, but it'll serve you later in life. During all the times when we get confronted and we're in that place of not knowing. How do we care for ourselves when we're in the place of not knowing? How can I make this safer for myself? How can I make this better for me? How can I care for my body? How can I care for my anxiety when I'm in this place of unknown? Those are the questions that I turn to. And I hope that serves you and is helpful. I just wanted to hop on. I know it's not my normal time, but I wanted to hop on just because I'm feeling the urgency and people are asking these questions. So I thought I would share. Whew, and especially since the next time Living and Learning happens, it will be on Wednesday, and that will be the day after the election. So we'll see where we're at that point. But I wish you a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend. Do your best to take care of your anxiety if you're in it. Bring yourself back to the center. It's all we can be. When our minds come back into our bodies, that's when we find alignment. Take care. Bye.